What's up, Coiled crew? We are back on YouTube. Now, I know it's been a minute. I know we haven't been on YouTube much, haven't posted much to our social media accounts. We've been a little bit absent over the last couple years. And a big reason why we're hopping back on YouTube is because we are so excited to share, hopefully in the coming months, our first coiled clutch. Now, a lot of people have been asking us, what are your breeding plans? What are you gonna be focusing on? Hopefully I can share some of those ideas today. But first, I wanna be able to share just my insights of being a retic owner for the last 3.5 years. Also, building a brand and building a business behind that to prepare for our first year of breeding. I think one of the main things that we've benefited from is just building our social media platform right off the rip. If that's YouTube Shorts or on Instagram, we've done a lot of short form content. And in the beginning especially, we had a few viral hits. We had a YouTube short that I think has 40 million views or close to 40 million views. We've got a number of Instagram reels that have 3 or 4 million views. And that's really helped us gain exposure in the space and really given us the foundation for our brand. We're really looking forward to being able to connect with more people as we have babies that are available. Over the last 3 years, I think as a business owner and entrepreneur, what you really want is you want market demand. And so being able to receive direct messages, texts, or phone calls, asking about pairings, asking about when babies are going to become available has been really encouraging. It's kind of validating for everything that we're trying to do over here at Coiled. So I'm really excited for not just the pairings, but to be able to include my kids, be able to teach them valuable business lessons, and be able to help them learn about how amazing these animals really are. And I think that's what it's boiled down for us. What I've found from the people that I watch and see and associate with in this space, they're consistent and they show up every day, they enjoy their animals, they stay on top of their cleaning, they give their animals a ton of attention and time, and in turn, they're able to build a community and build kind of that following, that cult following of people that want to continue to consume their content and continue to feel like they're part of their lives, but also potentially purchase a pet from said individual or a breeder animal as well. So when it comes down to our goals over here at Coiled, things really haven't changed. And I think the people that are really successful in this space are the people that stay consistent on the day-to-day stuff, but they also have a vision for where they're trying to go with their projects, and they stick to that. We've done a pretty good job of doing that, and one thing that's helped us with that is we do have limited space. You know, we don't have space for 50, 60, 70 animals down here at the moment. So for us, we've really had to kind of condense the projects that we're wanting to do, and you know, the last thing that you want to do is try to just chase the top dollar, meaning you're chasing the most popular project, because you're always going to typically be one step behind, or you're going to over leverage or overstretch yourself in some of these cases when you're working with other people. Then you have other people involved in their personal lives and business and relationships, and a lot of that can go south as well. So I think for us, we've really just stayed true and stayed consistent to kind of what our vision was from day one. Not saying that those things can't change, but I'm just saying the animals that we have are the animals that we're gonna breed. Really looking forward to making some high-end stuff as well as some high-end pet quality stuff as well that anybody can purchase and feel confident that they have an amazing looking animal, and it's gonna stay, you know, relatively small, right? No promises or guarantees on that, but it's been a really fun journey to say the least, and it's been sad to see people come and go, but I can definitely kind of see that now being, you know, over 3 years into this, where if you're not consistent and truly passionate about the direction you're going or the vision that you have, it's really hard to stay in this industry and stay in this business, because you're not going to want to do it anymore. You know, if you're people want instant gratification, and so if that's not coming and kind of feeding the ego or feeding, you know, whatever they're lacking in their lives, then, you know, they're going to go do something else. So they're going to jump to a different project, or they're going to try to do 20 projects at once, and then all those are going to fall apart. And it's like, you don't want to over leverage yourself. You want to be really, really smart in terms of kind of your strategy coming into this, and pace yourself as well. And that's, you know, that's what I tell all new breeders or potential breeders or people that want to breed. It's like, they reach out to me for advice, and I just tell them, I said, pace yourself. You don't have to get 10 animals right off the rip, but do find yourself some, you know, high quality females to start. Let's talk about our 2025 coiled breedings. So the first breeding I'm going to talk about, or pairing I'm going to talk about, is Sarabi, our pure Coyote female. We're going to be breeding her to our platinum tiger hypo poshet pied. His name is Spyro, and he's a firecracker. But so we're going to be making 50% tiger stuff, platinum stuff, 50% Coyote stuff, and I think just the platinums and tigers are going to look really cool with the Coyote influence. And then obviously all of those will be carriers for hypo, and so there's a lot of opportunity for you know, potential breeders or people that want to work with hypo to get a jump start by picking up a pair from that clutch. And I think they're going to look really cool too. And I'm very curious to see kind of what the het hypo influence has on the Coyote. So anyway, so that's kind of pairing number one that we're excited about. I know that her sibling just laid like 40 eggs. Nathan Hess's Coyote female, I believe, is a sibling. So you know, we'll see what happens. If she lays 40 eggs, that's going to be pretty nuts over here. But we're excited nonetheless for that pairing. So for our second pairing, we've got Superdorf cow stuff, hopefully, fingers crossed. We've got a 68.75% Superdorf female. Her name's Aurora. She's het orange ghost stripe, so she's one half of the cow equation. And then we have a couple options for her suitor, for her male on that side. I won't lay those out exactly what those are yet. I kind of want to keep that a secret, but she is poshet anery, and so I would like to try to pursue that and see if she is het anery. That would be really, really cool as well. So, but my goal there is to produce some high percentage cow stuff and just kind of help continue to push that cow stuff forward on that side. So we'll see what happens, but I'm excited to hopefully pair her up. I know her sibling, I believe Garrett at Reach Out, was able to get her sister to breed last year. So I'm hoping things work in my favor come this fall and we can get that going. Pairing number three, this should be interesting because this female is about the same size as Aurora, my het OGS. This is a pure Superdorf female, unknown locality. She was produced by Daniel Solis. And if you guys know, Daniel Solis is not breeding anymore, but all of his stuff for the most part stayed very, very small. And that's the same case for this female. She'll be 5 and her name's Athena. So pure unknown Superdorf locality, but she's probably only 7 feet maybe. And so what I'd like to do with her is I'd like to find a male that's high percentage, either you know, snow male or purple male that's got, you know, maybe 4 or 5 genes in it, and run that to her and get kind of the Easter egg clutch for my kids. And those would make great pets, super high percentage stuff, Kodam stuff, all that jazz. So I'm really excited to see if I can find the right male for her. So I'm kind of shopping her around for that. And I want to be able to produce high quality stuff that people can either buy for, you know, breeding purposes or future breeding purposes, or they just make really great pets. And I can be confident that, you know, in terms of the sizing, once again, I'm not going to guarantee any of that, but they're going to stay relatively small. And so I think that's kind of our game plan for this year. And it'll be interesting to see how that all plays out. You think back about the years and the hours and the time and the money and everything that you've kind of put into this, not just acquiring the animals and the enclosures, but creating the content, doing the branding, and really committing yourself to sticking with it. Coming up, knocking on the door of your first potential breeding season is just really, really exciting. And so I want to be able to take you guys on this journey with us. I want to be able to share more about who we are and what we're doing and what the goals are. And I just put out a reel yesterday about, you know, my interviewing my two oldest boys. And so they'll be doing sales over here for us at Coiled, and they're just going to continue to grow into this thing. And so I'm really proud of us for kind of sticking with this and sticking to our game plan and just trying to set this up the best way that we can, because once again, if you're wanting to build something for longevity purposes, you want to start with a really solid foundation. And I could have started this a year or two prior to when I did, but I just knew that when I came in and wanted to do this thing, I really wanted to set this up the way that I had hoped and dreamed and the way that I envisioned it. I didn't cut any corners or skip any steps along the way. And so I'm really proud of just everything that we've put into this. So I'm overall excited. Kind of at this juncture now where we need an incubator, we need hatchling racks. So if you guys have recommendations, please go down to the comment section. Let us know what you think of our pairings. Anyway, that's our update for now, but please stay tuned. We love and appreciate each and every one of you. Give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. Have a great day.